In previous videos, we've seen how a player can request to join a club. Now let's explore how a club manager approves a player. Regardless of where I'm going to be in Coral, on the top side in the header, I have always access to the message center. And when I open the message center, I see that there are 2 requests from 2 new players to join my club. So I'm gonna open each of them and I'm going to approve them. At this stage, it is very important to note that it is important to have already set up your player membership fees in your club settings. In the approval model, I see that I have a couple of options. I can choose not to assign a fee to this player. If I want to do that, then I'm gonna tick this and you see that the below options will disappear. But what I want to actually do is I want to provide the Class A fee because I know that they requested a Class A membership type. I'm gonna say, welcome to the club. And notice that I also have an option here that says that the membership fee was already paid. So if this player already paid, maybe outside of Coral or like cash or by bank transfer in any other way, I can select that, but that would update my accounting automatically. For now, I'm going to not tick this and I'm going to show you how you do it afterwards. So I'm going to just click on approve. And that means that Jane is now part of my club. I'm going to do the same with the second request. I'm going to open it, approve. I notice that it is a Class B membership type, so I'm going to assign the Class B fee. You can, by the way, you can name these in your settings whatever you want. You don't have to keep the same as the membership types. Welcome to the club, and I am going to approve this player as well without marking the membership fee as already paid. So if I close now, I go into my players, I can see the 2 players that have just joined and I can see that they are provisional. In their player profile, they will also see themselves as provisional, and the reason why they are provisional is because they haven't paid their membership fees yet. Now, if I go into the accounting module, on the first tab, I can see the affiliations, so my financial relationships to my parent organization, in this case, to the BFA, which I'm going to come back to in a bit. But I want to navigate to this other tab called Players. And here I can see the financial relationship between me, London Table Football Club, and the players. So Jane, that has a Class A fee and membership, has to pay the club £20, and Max has a Class B, so he has to pay £7. I can navigate into each of them individually and select the membership, and I can see the details of it, select it, and mark as paid. So let's say that Jane paid on this date by bank transfer, and yeah, I'm just gonna approve. That's gonna be marked as paid. The balance between the club and Jane is now 0, and if I navigate back, I can see that Jane is active, and she will also see that in her profile. If I navigate to Max, I can do the same thing, mark as paid. Let's say that I received maybe the day before and Max paid by cash, and I can approve it. So again, marked as paid, balance is now 0. I'm going back. Under players, I see that both my players are active and the balance is on 0. So that means that they don't owe the club anything. So earlier I said that there is also a financial relationship between the club and the BFA, and let's explore that a bit. So under the affiliations tab, I can see that there's a balance indicating £30 and in red, and that means it's negative. So it means that me, London Table Football Club, have to pay BFA £30. If we click on it, we can see the details of what that whole balance is about. So we see that the first entry is the yearly affiliation. So these are the £10 that my club has to pay in order to be a member of the BFA. And I can also see that for each of the players, the BFA has a membership fee that I need to pass on to them. So this is the total amount that I have to pay to the BFA. If BFA has online payment set up, I can select all of them or just decide which ones I want to pay for now. Let's say for all of them, and I would click on pay online. That would redirect me to a payment gateway where I could fill in my credit card information and pay the BFA. But for now, we're gonna leave it like that.